Based on what happens next, like this could be one of the most tragic panels in Domestic Girlfriend. Wait, did I think he's about to say something. Clearly, I missed the memo. What's up, guys? It's Applebob here. I'm about to start reading Domestic Girlfriend chapter 271. I'm going to be giving my reaction today because I have not seen it this time. Usually I had at this point. So, let's go. What a spread. I don't want you to think dinner would not be no good without Rui. I never think that. Are those two getting dinner together? Speak of the devil, it's Rui. Hello, Rui? What do you two have? Oh, snap. This is... What? Domestic Girlfriend. Chapter 271. A Cruel Reality. Oh, they didn't have to do that with Hina. She didn't... And, like, this is such a beautiful frame. But, like, she just... You know what's going on. She's hurt, so... Dang it. Got the hospital. They're running in. Rui is clearly stunned. She looks very alone right now. Very, very alone. Where's Hina? She says. Operation in progress. Hey, she'll be okay, right? I mean, medical technology is so advanced these days. She's not gonna die like this, is she? Natsuo probably has no idea what to say because he doesn't even know what the situation is. So all he can do is just be as supportive as possible. So he says, she'll be okay, I'm sure of it. Time passes and Tsukiko is not having a good time at all. Look at her face. She's just struggling right now. The father's not doing good. Rui, Natsuo, he does something that he can do that's sweet. You okay? I got you a blanket. Why not lay down and rest? She definitely doesn't want to. Natsuo is thinking about the last time they interacted and how she gave him that hug. Looks like he's really thinking about it. Missing her. Hoping that she's alive. Tsuchiya-san calls. Hello? Good evening. Yeah, no, I was hoping you'd be able to postpone our meeting. I'm sorry, well, it's a serious family matter.
The suspect is 34-year-old Takeru Okunugi, occupation unknown. According to police officers assigned to the case, a breathalyzer test found that the suspect was almost 5 times over the legal limit. Law enforcement continue to investigate whether this is a case of attempted vehicular suicide. Oh, wow. Man, I'm going to try that again. Law enforcement continue to investigate whether this is a case of attempted vehicular homicide. Wow. All right. Let's not mess up that bad again. There's like not a lot of dialogue in this chapter. It's very like still. It's very quiet. The clock is ticking. We're still sitting there waiting. It's Kiriya-sensei. What are you? I heard from Tsutsuya-san, and I saw the news. Ah, the accident's already on the news? Could I speak to you for a moment? Oh, wow. This chapter's drawn really beautifully, I must say. I'm excited to see what happens because Kiriya is the one who's going to have to bust the news to Natsuo. And Natsuo is just clearly wondering, what are you going to say to me? Like, he knows there must be some sort of news, but Kiriya is the one who's going to have to tell him, like, what Hina was up to and, like, why this happened. And clearly it would have been better if Hina was the one who told it. But sometimes life just happens like this, and the people who are going to step up and tell you are going to be the people who step up and tell you. Okunugi was looking for a big scoop for his article on you. Looks like he was consumed by rage when Tachibana-sensei put a stop to that. Wait, hang on a second. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't... Tachibana-sensei was trying to keep everything a secret. But now that it's come to this, you have a right to know. She was terrified that her past actions would become an obstacle to you achieving your dreams. That was the main reason she ended things with you, too. Ooh! He had to hit him with that truth. Dang, this should have been Hina. She was determined to protect your future no matter what it took. I'm gonna read that again. She was determined to protect your future no matter what it took. The rain, still sitting there. I don't know what's going through Natsuo's mind right now, but Rui, she breaks out in tears and says, "This is all because I invited her to dinner. If I hadn't contacted her, this would have never... It's all my fault." You're wrong. It's not your fault. Not at all. Good job, Natsuo. Natsuo, where are you going? Gotta use the bathroom. He's walking down the hallway. Oh, snap! He still has... Oh my gosh. He still has the letter on his person. Or is he remembering this? Does he have the letter, or is he remembering this? No way. He has the letter. And he's thinking about the good times on the rooftop. When he saw her again for the first time after she cut her hair. And when she just started working for that hotel place. The memories here, the feels here, man. When she brought back his writing. When they went to that festival and they picked up that random strange kid that wouldn't leave them alone and he lost his parents. I can't remember exactly the other things, but not so good. The doctor comes out. How is my daughter? The operation was a success. We've moved her to a recovery room. It's that way. Number 312, third floor. Boom. Whatever, I'm going there. I don't even know where it is, but I'm going. The door opens. And there she is. She's not waiting like this, but she is alive. She's there. She's alive. Natsuo immediately starts crying. Thank God. Thank God she's okay. Thank you so much, doctor. I don't know how to thank you. You saved my daughter's life. She's still under anesthesia, right? Do you know how long it'll be till she wakes up? As far as recovery goes... What's he about to say? As I told you before, the operation was a success. Her life isn't in danger. But... Uh-oh. Wait. Did I? I'm pretty sure I downloaded all the pages of this chapter. Let me check. Hold on. I think he's about to say something. But clearly, I missed the memo. Y'all gonna end it like this. Dude, you can't just end a chapter in literally the middle of a sentence. Like, what do you do? What is it? What is this? Why end it in the middle of a sentence? As I told you before, the operation was a success. Her life isn't in danger, but it didn't rain. But rain. But look at this rainstorm out here. Isn't it a pretty lovely day? Or isn't it a pretty terrible, rainy, wet day? Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Is he gonna say, but she has amnesia? Like, all right, guys. So what do you think this doctor is about to say? Let me know in the comment section below, because clearly, she's letting us write some fan fiction. What do you think is gonna happen? Most importantly, do you think that Natsuo can still choose Hina? I mean, is there any hope for Hina fans? But either way, I think that we're all gonna be kind of sad, regardless of what happens. Because, I mean, Rui and Natsuo love their sister, Hina. So, it's not like they're gonna, like, have this happy ending, and then Hina's just gonna be over here, like, paralyzed forever, you know what I mean? I'm glad she's okay. It's just, it was a very quiet chapter. And based on what happens next, like, this could be one of the most tragic panels in Domestic Girlfriend. Especially if she loses her memory. That's going to be really, really sad. So, I think my biggest takeaway from this chapter is this page right here. Tachibana was trying to keep everything a secret, Kiria says. And he also says, but now that it's come to this, you have a right to know. She was terrified that her past actions would become an obstacle to you in achieving your dreams. That was the main reason she ended things with you too. It's great that Natsuo knows this, but what makes me upset is that Hina wasn't the one to tell Natsuo what happened. Because now that Kiriya-sensei has given this information, even if Hina does come out and say it, it's not going to be the same. Because Natsuo already knows. He already knows the truth from Kiriya-sensei. So that just goes to show, honestly, Hina's immaturity of being able to be honest with her emotions, honest with herself, and with her ex-lover. I mean, the person that she basically lives by and lives for. This person that she loves so much, she was unable to be honest with. And I think that in itself is a tragedy. Because human beings thrive on honest communication, and without that, relationships can be very, very difficult. And even just like brother-sister relationships, you know what I mean? And like, I'm really glad that he found out what's going on. And then another thing I want to know, and I'll end the video here because I know it's going to be a little long, but does Natsuo have this letter right now? Was it in his back pocket? Or is this just in his memory? I really can't tell based on the color. I mean, it looks a little darker here, this panel. Like, I'm not sure. But I mean, what if he does have that note just on him? What would that say? Is he still in love? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a blast making this video and interacting with you guys in the comment section. Everything has just been super awesome. And like I said, the comment question of the day is, what do you think the doctor is going to say? But what? Her life isn't in danger, but what?